any promises to anyone ever?
Well, I was struggling to think of any promises, but then I remembered that I got married, so I've definitely made a promise to stay married to Alan for as long as I live. That's the promise that you make when you get married, isn't it? To love and to stay with him for as long as you live. So that's a massive promise, isn't it?
And you've kept that one?
I've kept it, yeah, and I'm planning to keep it. You'll be glad to know.
And have you ever made any promises that you've not kept?
I really hope not, because I know that with my children it's really important. If I say, I promise that you can have pudding after your tea, or you can go on this trip, because it's hard to go on trips at the minute, isn't it? If I promise, then I really try to make sure that I can do it. Otherwise it's not very good, is it? We do try to keep our promises if we can.
And what about other people? Do they keep their promises to you?
I think they do in general. I think people do, yeah. I haven't had anybody really let me down, so I think I'm lucky in that way. I don't have anything where people have not kept their promise, so I am lucky, because I know that it can be really hurtful when people don't keep their promises, and it can really upset you.
It can, can't it? So if I ask my little girl to tidy her room and she says, yeah, I'll do it, I've done it, and she hasn't done it, I'm going to get a little bit upset, aren't I? And you can imagine that if someone breaks a big promise, like maybe when they've got married or when they've promised to be there for you and they're not there for you, then that can really hurt, can't it? But the important thing to know is that God always keeps his promises. God, Kathy, will never, ever let us down. He will never break the promises that he makes. So let's finish with our prayer. Dear Lord, please help us be more like Abraham. Help us have trust in you, that we can trust that you will keep your promises like we know that you did for Abraham. Please help us know that you will never let us down. Help us to be focused on you in these really difficult times, and to know that you are always there for us, and that you will help us come out the other side of this so that we can have lots more fun. Amen.
Amen.